You are listening to the Sportcat Show.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. You have the one, the only Sportcat here again to rant and roll. I want to thank everybody at WZQR for allowing us to tickle your ears, and a special thank you to our fans in Australia listening on Radio X and Dare Talk Radio. I would love to have you come over and find me over on the Sportcat shows on YouTube and give us a subscription, because we're trying really hard to make some money at this. If we can make some money at this, we won't have to totally go behind the paywall. And you can join our chat. We have our soon-to-be paywall partner, Randy, from Channel 12 TV Network. And we have Denise here. Hello, Denise. Welcome. And I think I saw Chris in there somewhere. Yeah, Chris is here. So you can join these lovely people. And when I get on my opinionated rants, you can join in the chat and try and keep me straight. It's probably not going to happen, but you can try. So, and of course, I have my beautiful blushing co-host Brenda. So,
hey, I'm good. At least your balls aren't in a tied up knot today. It's bad. As bad. As bad.
You're not sure about that, so
no. For information, I have full-size balls.
Yeah, you're not 100%. I didn't show them to you. So, Monica is here. Hello, Monica.
Hi, Monica.
Welcome. We appreciate you for coming over and listening to us in our daily, whatever the hell this is, we do our rants. So, how are you, Brenda?
I am good. I slept for crap, and somebody called me way too early this morning and woke me up, and so I'm in a kind of a bad mood, but you know, we'll see.
Yeah, okay. Hello there, Plasma Pack KG. I'm not sure who that is.
KG. It's KG.
Why does it say Plasdo Pack KG? I don't know. KG. I don't know. Juan is here. Hello, Juan. I'll try not to offend anybody.
Hello, Juan.
I slept like shit too. I jinxed myself. I talked to my therapist, and I said, you know, I think I'm through the part of PTSD where I'm not going to have the dreams and shit. And well, I screwed that up. Last night was a shitty night, so yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, the dreams came back, and I wanted to.
I'm sorry.
It is what it is. It's unfortunately a part of the PTSD. So I'm not gonna drink or do anything stupid. I'm just gonna roll with it.
I really wish that the part of my allergies of the eye leaking would stop.
Yeah, well, I've had that too. I think I scratched my eye in my sleep. Monica says she's been transitioning from one house to another. Almost moved in completely. Where are you moving to, Monica? But yeah, so it was a rough night.
I have a breaking news. Breaking news.
You're
ready?
No, not really.
Andy's watching.
Andy, get your ass on that radio. Get your ass on that radio, Andy. We miss you on the radio. Yeah, so it was a long night, but I'm here. I don't know why, but I'm here. Yesterday's show, in case you missed it, I may or may not have lost part of my mind, but hey, you know, it's all good.
But and you know what? That coincides with what happened to you after the show, because you got so exhausted from being so mean, you fell asleep.
There's a lot of truth to that. I did fall asleep in my chair after the show. People really don't realize it. Thank you, Randy. He says it's awesome. People don't realize the amount of time and trouble I put into this show. I mean, from like 11, I'm sitting here reading news and getting this sites, if I could talk, set up. And so, yeah. And then after the show, I just dozed off in my chair like an old man. So nobody called the cops on me. So I was all right. He's moving to another area in Pittsburgh. Well, you're getting a lot of snow up there, I believe, right now, Monica. So, and I got to say, I'm kind of jealous. I wish we had a little snow here in Atlanta. But I have a feeling next week when I'm in the mountains that that'll probably happen.
Yeah.
So yeah. Randy says I was awesome. Well, that's all that counts. Randy thinks I'm awesome. So on the East Coast of the U.S., it's currently 14:07 if you're in the military. L.A.
We don't care.
It's 11:07 a.m. there. Denver, it's lunchtime, 12:07. In Chicago, it is 1:07. You're still in first place, Chris. So you're doing good. Perth, good morning to you. I don't know why you're listening at 3 a.m, but thank you for listening. And for our fans in Sydney, well, enjoy your burnt toast and coffee while you're listening to us. So we are glad to have you, as we are with Lord Howe at 6:07. So she says it started snowing last night. I think I heard that you all were going to get like 8 inches up there. So yeah, that's a good snow.
Yeah.
A quarter inch here in Atlanta would shut the entire city down.
Rain shuts this city down.
It
Come on.
would totally shut the city down. So as you can see here, where it's daylight and dark, I don't know why. I just like looking at that. So the moon, well, we're almost to the cold moon, Brenda, the night of the 4th.
Ooh.
I thought it was the 5th, but it's apparently the 4th. And it's something with witches and the last super moon of the year. I don't know. We'll see. They'll probably
I forgot.
hit me or something. So
I gotta go pay rent. I forgot about rent. Oh, whoops.
yeah. God, I've got lots of bills to pay in January. I can pay the HOA. I can pay the fire mafia.
Oh my God, you have an HOA?
Yeah.
How do you live with them?
Through legal battles. So.
Oh God, does Karen live next door to you?
No, I think Jose and Tyrone, but it's another story. Randy says Channel 12 TV network has its first female vice president, Miss
Yes,
Tracy
it does.
Lynn, the Tracy Jones Show. Oh, I didn't know you were selling stock, Randy. I might have bought in, but well, congratulations to Tracy. Tracy's a wonderful lady. I love Tracy. So
yeah, I reposted that on my Facebook last night too.
I saw it, but I didn't get back on Facebook.
No, you were too busy sleeping for an hour and 45 minutes.
And then it was Monday Night Football. So yeah. And then I had the radio show on the Thin Line Rock Station, and I hopefully have some listeners come over from there today. So I did the radio show. And then it was Monday Night Football, so I had to watch that. And then I came back in here and got to work on the computer setting up today's show. So I was up to
Monica, an HOA is a housing development, like a housing organization, or however you want to say that.
Homeowners Association.
Yeah, and they walk around and tell you what you can and can't put in your front yard. If your grass gets too tall, they go and gripe at you. It's that's
the
mafia.
It has good parts and it has bad parts. They do keep up with the lake and keep it well stocked. I don't fish anymore. I really need to. I used to enjoy fishing.
Me too.
So they do that, and they put up a pickleball court. I don't even know what the hell pickleball is. And
pickleball?
And then they host parties every Friday night for adults. Called Mixers. I'm pretty sure I live in a swingers association.
Right.
I've not went, but I'm pretty sure that I live in a swingers
Mixers, a party called Mixers for adults. Run and hide.
The only time I ever had a problem with the HOA, they called codes enforcement on me because, they thought, first off, my garage door needed to be replaced. And in truth, it did. I just was being lazy. So they called on that. And then we were having the front porch not rebuilt at that time. It was just we were putting on new stairs. And code enforcement came and told me our house was kind of a baby blue at the time. They told me I needed to paint the steps to match the house baby blue. What? And I completely lost my mind on him. And codes enforcement is a part of Gwinnett PD, and I threw him off my property. And I told him he was an idiot, and he started talking into his radio. I said, "Well, I'll tell you what, bud, I'll beat you to it." I called 911, reported you as a trespasser. So yeah, we got into it. And I asked him I said, show me. I said, I'm a firefighter and I'm a safety officer. I said, show me where in the hell that you're supposed to paint your steps. That would be a slippery surface, unlike stone or pressure treated wood. And he started citing off stuff, and I was like, all right, if you're gonna pull it out of your ass, go to hell. Get the hell off my property. Right. And PD showed up, and then another officer showed up, a sergeant, and I said, well, here's the law. I said, unless I invite you onto my property, you can come to the edge of my driveway. I said, this goes for you too, Gwinnett PD, but don't dare step on my property. And once I tell you to leave, you have to leave unless you have a warrant.
There you go.
The sergeant was like, yeah, he's kind of right. And I'm like, yeah, I know I'm right. So after that, they never messed with me. So never messed with me. I don't know why. So, yeah. So, yeah, it's like I said, it has good things and bad things. If I ever decide that I'm moving to the condo in Pensacola, they have an HOA that pays for everything: 2 pools, maintenance, utilities. The only thing you have to pay for is your internet bill. And so, maybe I'll go to the old folks' home and do that. So, which, funny enough, I get an email inviting me to apply for a 55+ community. It's like, what? Happened?
Well, now wait a minute, because if you do that, your daughter, her boyfriend, and the baby can't go.
That's right. You got to be 55 plus. Mrs. Sportcat, she's been there for a year now. So, well, a couple of years. She's old. So yeah. So I deleted the email. It's in a highly Democrat neighborhood. I don't think I'll stay here with my swingers. So
yeah.
I'm pretty sure I live in a swingers association. I haven't checked it out, but hey, maybe one day I'll get bored. God knows I've done stupider things. So
here we go with this one.
Yes, these spinning orbs of death. I forgot to pull up any articles on C-2025. The one that's coming at us from the opposite side, the one that's going to put us in what they call the pincer military maneuver. December 9th is some predictions that will be in this predicament. Others are saying it will be December 19th. So either way, the alien overlords are getting closer. Yeah. But it's funny. All the pictures we've been given of this damn rock, and when I say this damn rock to the listening audience, I'm talking about 3i Atlas. None of them look the same. Not a damn one of them. They all look different. Yep. But yet, I saw stunning photographs today of Saturn. I mean, it was beautiful. And Jupiter. We got these great new photographs, but a goddamn rock that's basically 2 streets over we can't get a picture of. I don't know. I just don't understand. A planet trillions of miles away.
Yeah,
but
sometimes it's long, sometimes it's round. They can't make up their damn minds.
But the planetary defense has been activated by the UN, so they're using it as a quote exercise. Yeah, whatever you. So we're here from the. We're here to help you. So the UN is having an interplanetary defense network testing with 3i Atlas. It's going to give them real eye views of what could happen if the alien overlords really show up. So,
and we're going to
take
that from them. I wouldn't believe a damn word they say. Put out deer corn; it'll be all right.
So I was looking at the trivia for today, and books of the Bible, sudden death. Not really sure I liked that one. Ooh. And the other one is Spanish words.
I only know the bad ones.
I only know a few medical ones, so I don't know that I'll be good at that. But I thought you might do the books of the Bible. Somebody recently told me I needed more faith.
No, because it'll be my luck. They'll reference a scripture that is off the wall, and that's how you figure out what book it is. It's by the scripture.
Well, we could go with name a valid year each war occurs. I'm discovering I'm stupider than I thought I was by doing these every day.
Yeah, I think these are
Coldest countries with exceptions.
Oh.
Yeah. Border crossings.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not even going to touch that one. I'm already enough hot water. Or U.S. state capitals quiz with no hints. So how up to date are you on your state capitals?
God, if I can remember.
I could probably give you like a dozen. But yeah, this was a high school thing. I remember we had to name all the state capitals.
Yeah, I'm 58 years old. Do you know how long it's been since I've been in high school and really even give a shit?
Yeah. And I'm not even sure that my education from that level was correct. So.
Yeah, and they move shit around. I mean, what are we supposed to do?
Yeah, I don't know. We will attempt U.S. state capitals. We'll
Monica
attempt.
said she'll take Genius for 200, please.
Genius for 200. All right. Well, that's neither of us are a genius.
Oh, sorry, Genesis.
Genesis. Oh, okay. Well,
I had to look at that again.
Oh yeah, and then there's the Genesis project that Trump started. Have you looked into that?
No, I have not yet. Did you?
Yeah, you need to. You know, it is kind of like the Bush's Homeland Directive, except this is AI. Yeah, it's actually kind of scary and overreaching. And there's also people. We're anti-prepper here. There's people on other. Oh, and by the way, thank you for stealing my shit and having a whole show on it yesterday with thousands of views. You could at least fucking subscribe. Yes, I'm talking to you. So, so another show stole from our show. I don't care. I'm good with it. But goddamn it, at least subscribe. I know you're doing it. Shit. There's some of these prepper channels talking about how, and I think this is giving up our safety, how they would welcome us going under martial law for 90 days to get all the illegals out. Let the military just come in and take over everything. I don't know that that's a good idea. I think it's a bad idea.
Well, here's the thing. In a way, they're right, because then nobody can be standing in their way and they can go in and do a big sweep.
But in a way, the Lord giveth, the Lord taketh away. Same with the government. They may just say, you know what? We kind of like it this way. So, I don't know that I'm for this.
Okay, so here's the thing. We'll have to sign a contract saying that after 90 days, they have to give it all back to the people and they can kiss their asses.
Yeah, okay. Let's see how that works out. Was it Franklin that said that people would give up safety in the name of freedom? Was it Franklin? Jefferson? I don't know. It was one of the founding fathers, I think. And
yes.
It seems to me he's correct. We gave up a lot of freedoms after 9/11. And so after, what was the date on the terrorist attack in DC? It appears we're going to give up even more freedoms again. I am all for get the
no, because what they'll do it like a soft one, to where if you're going to work and stuff during the day, or when you go to work, you have to, if you go to a checkpoint, you got to just show them you're going to work, whatever.
Do you realize how much it's going to cost? It's going to cost trillions. It's going to cost trillions. It's going to, yeah, because then you're going to have to activate all the National Guards. You're going to have to mobilize troops, set up all kinds of checkpoints.
Well, it'd probably be cheaper if they call all their. It'd probably be cheaper if they just call all the rednecks and have them jump in there and help.
Absolutely, that would work. That's probably not constitutional, but that would work. I mean, there's pros and cons to that system too.
So, don't let them get drunk by a campfire.
Yeah. So, and I'm doing a lot of reading, and I don't highlight all the stories on the channel, but I've talked for a long time now, if you've listened to the show, that these people are starting to use primitive means We see he used a revolver. Most attacks typically are with semi-automatic weapons.
Right.
So we're seeing that is a trend. I guess we can't say a trend. It happened once. But we can say we've seen the trend of them using edged weapons.
Well,
and I've talked about that. Don't let, like yesterday when I went to the doctor with me and Mrs. Sportcat, she got on me because I sat right by the door with my back against the wall. And she's like, "What are you doing? We're far away." And I'm like, "Hey, I hear Allah Akbar. I'm out of here."
yeah.
So,
Well,
but you've got to start thinking that way.
But look, right. And because we have to start thinking that way, okay, and the attacks keep getting worse. People are building bombs now. They're doing all this shit. So they could end up calling martial law anyways.
True.
Just because of what's going on, because it's considered the fact that we have terrorists in our country.
I don't disagree. I just don't know. It's a slippery slope. And then the other thing these terrorists are doing, aside for the BOMBs and the threats of them, we'll talk about that in a minute. We've seen several, they're setting people on fire. That's a primitive method. They're doing these things. They're using edged weapons and fire. They're going back to things that are harder to track, I guess. And see, here's the thing. Even if we have the best Homeland Security, the best FBI, the best law enforcement, there's always going to be a lone wolf. Those, when we were when I was in public safety and I was on the specialty hazmat teams, that's the ones you worry about. It's not the groups. It's the single lone actor. That's the one that's going to, cause the most chaos. Aside from 9/11, that was more organized, but so I don't know. I am not in favor of giving up any freedoms. I think we're just fine the way we are. If you want to mess and change with our culture and you came here from somewhere else, go home.
I think
just go home.
I think we've already given up enough.
Absolutely. I agree.
I mean, it's gotten ridiculous.
These people that want to, I watched a video somebody sent me last night, and this young girl, she's a beautiful girl. The fake eyelashes, she had all the makeup on, she had the headgear on. You couldn't see, but her face. Well, yeah, you could only see her face, couldn't see her hair. Beautiful young girl. And she was talking about how Islam is so great and what the country is moving to is so great. And I'm thinking in the back of my head, bitch, they will slice your head off for just,
I know, right?
Talking out against them.
Wearing all that makeup. You got to give up your eyelashes. Forget that.
You can't speak in public. Yeah. And it's like, and this is the education that they've taught these young people in social media, and goddamn AI is doing nothing but screwing with that. So and these people are, I don't want to say brainwashed, but I mean, essentially they are. So I don't know. We're 35 minutes in the show.
Oh my God. Look at what Denise just put.
Let's see. Dora the Explorer being chased by ice. I saw that
on the Thanksgiving Day parade.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was AI. It was great. But yes, I did see that.
Oh God.
All right, we'll try U.S. capitals. We'll screw this up because oh Jesus Christ. No, we got to start A to Z. Screw that. I don't even know all the states. So they at least give me the states.
Jesus.
Yeah, we got to find a better one.
You got to look for a different site. That's what you need to do.
Yeah, because
there's plenty of them out there. This one's pissing me off because it was fun at first, and now they're just stupid.
Yeah, now
they make us look stupid.
Yeah, Southern cities.
We are stupid.
No, look at it. No, my IQ apparently is like 2, so I can't. We got Chris. Chris, if you're listening, I task you. You've got to find us a better one than Jet Punk. I'm done with it. So
yes, there's got to be a better one. There has to be.
Well, we'll go to what this day is. So today's puzzle, Brenda, are you ready?
Uh-huh.
What is the correct way to write in numerals and get your pen and paper out to write the numerals in the sum of 14,114.
Well, fuck a duck. Jeez. VXX111 1BX. I don't know.
Well, see, you went totally the wrong way. It was a math question. 14,000 plus 1,400 plus 14. The total is 15,414. So.
Oh, okay. I thought they wanted it written out. What the? Shut
This is why we don't do these quizzes anymore. It was a bad segment.
What is the quote of the day? Maybe that'll get better.
The quote of the day, and I don't know if this has anything to do with Venezuela or not, but the quote of the day is from Clint Eastwood. Go ahead, make my day. So
we needed that quote yesterday.
Yes, we did. When I was so angry, we needed that one.
But I don't know. We got a lot in the news. Hold on to your britches, everybody, because it could get.
Go ahead, make my day.
There you go.
Yes.
I'm going to save that one because that one's could be good. So yeah, I'll save that one. What the hell is this one?
See, my mule don't like people laughing.
Oh, I love Clint Eastwood. Yeah, I have no idea what the hell that is.
I don't know what that was.
I don't know either.
All due respect, sir, you're beginning to bore the hell out of me.
Yeah. Move on.
Yeah, they're too low. Audio's too low. All right. This day is... Shut up, Clint. This day... Shut up, Clint.
Still talking.
This day... I guess I shouldn't tell him to shut up. He'll punch me or something.
Go ahead,
I'm sorry.
make
Forgive me,
my
Clint.
day.
Please forgive me, Clint. This day, December 2nd, 1983, Thriller. Now,
Yep.
I thought that was a Halloween thing.
No, he just came out with the song. They just started using it for Halloween.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's enough of that. You can get me.
I was listening to that yesterday.
I don't know what the hell that was.
Yes.
Okay, shut up, Michael.
Yesterday before we went on the air, I was sitting here brushing my hair and shit, and I was listening to that. Actually, that came on.
Yeah, there you go. So it's a Thriller. Michael Jackson's Thriller video premiered this day on MTV. Remember MTV? Yeah.
I do. I miss MTV.
Yeah. Jackson's co-star in the video is a former playmate, Ola Ray. I didn't remember that. Major Nelson marries Jeannie. Oh, I Dream of Jeannie. This day, 1969. Major Nelson got married. The TV show I Dream of Jeannie. Only one problem. NASA wanted photos of the weddings, but genies apparently don't photograph.
They don't? I thought that was just...
I didn't know that. So
I didn't either.
But apparently they screwed up because they must have forgotten that fact because they showed photos of her in other episodes.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, whatever. Happy congratulations on your wedding to a genie. So 1961, Cuban leader Fidel Castro announces that he is a Marxist-Leninist. He'd hidden this in order to seize the power. In a televised statement, he declared, "I'm a Marxist-Leninist, and I shall be one until the end of my life." And well, he was, and now his brother's running it, isn't it?
Yeah, something like that.
His cousin? I don't know.
Kind of family.
Well, they did make the news yesterday or today. Apparently, he told Maduro that if he gave up power and he left, that whoever was in charge in Cuba was going to hunt him down for the bounty. And they're supposed to be his friends.
I don't care, dude. I need that $250,000.
Seems like you don't need enemies. So
yeah, right.
This day in 1941, the opening scene of the 1942 classic Casablanca, starring Humphrey Bogart and Ingrid Bergman. So, and supposedly he never says "Play It Again, Sam." So
Mandela effect.
I always thought he did. So
Mandela effect. He did.
this day in 1920, I'm not old enough to know. You are, but I'm not. 1927. This day, Ford Model A is released. It's got a 200.5 cubic motor engine and delivered a 40 horsepower. 40 horsepower. Oh man. It comes in 9 different body styles. Started price of $400, which is about $7,500 today.
With as much car chases as I see in LA, maybe they should get rid of all their vehicles and just get those. That would the high speed chases would go away.
The tractor in Tennessee has got more horsepower than that. I'd have to go look, but I'm pretty sure a tractor in Tennessee.
They could stop a high speed chase with a frickin' rubber band. I mean, crap.
$4,250,000 a day. This day in 1992, John Hagen files from divorce from Roxanne Pulitzer.
I have no idea who those people are.
Wedding caused the mother to cut him off from $200 million in fortune. That's about $4,250,000 a day. Damn, I think I could put up with anybody for $4,250,000. I could buy a lot of happidness with that.
Well, yeah. I guess she didn't like his
for that price.
voice.
I could even put up with you. So, Randy, if you're going to give me a contract, that's the price to put up with you. It'll be $4,250,000.
Put up with me?
Yeah.
You know what? Suck my big toe. Suck my big toe.
1982, the first implementation of the permanent artificial heart. So, Dr. Robert Jarrick put it into Barney. Clark died 112 days later. So
well, shit.
it got him. The warranty ran out in 90 days. So.
Oh my God.
he was lucky. He made it to 112. So. 1970, the beautiful Environmental Protection Agency is formed on this day. So.
Okay. This was a boring day years ago.
They're still in existence. This day in 1969, the Muhammad Ali musical Buck White opens. What the hell was that?
I don't know. He'd probably deny he was doing it. Who knows?
Well, it closed 4 days later, so it didn't last. The guy with the artificial heart lasted longer than his play. In 1969, the first Boeing 747 taking 350 to 500 passengers. I guess it depends on how cramped the seats were, from Seattle, Washington to New York City.
And it made it, right?
First jumbo jet. Yep, it did. It could fly 60 miles an hour. So entered service with a Pan Am in January 22nd. It entered service with Pan Am on January 22nd, 1970. And they continued making them until 2023. There's still quite a few in service.
Yeah.
They made 1,500 of them. So this day in 1954, Senator Joseph McCarthy is condemned by a vote of the U.S. Senate 67-22 for his actions during the investigation into the communist activity. The term McCarthyism refers to his practice of reckless and unsubstantiated accusations, as well as public attacks on characters or patriotism of political opponents. The term soon was applied to similar anti-communist activities. Now, do you know what it's called, Brenda?
No, what is it called now?
Trump derangement syndrome. So.
Oh, well, there is that.
Oh, hey, we'll have a story about this here in a minute. First controlled nuclear chain reaction this day in 1942. But the University of Chicago Chris, that's why you glow at night up there. The first around-the-world commercial flight was this day in 1941. Takes off in San Francisco and arrived in New York City, covering 31,500 miles. It arrived January 6th. How many people were aboard that? That had to be a miserable damn flight.
Yeah.
Oh. It arrived, it took off. It had to have landed. There's no way.
Yeah.
It
I
had to.
mean,
you got to get out and stretch your legs.
I don't even think a plane's toilet can hold that much for that
long. Not with 300 people on. That would be miserable.
Maybe there was only a couple people.
I flew over, God, what was it? Over 40 hours, I know, when we left Atlanta and went to Kandahar. That was a miserable flight. Oh. Today's birthdays, Peter Karl Goldmark. He was Hungarian-born American engineer. He invented the 33 1/3 long play record in 1948. He was born today in 1906. One side could play 23 minutes as compared to 4 minutes on the current 78s. 33 LPs are still an industry standard for vinyl records. They were used in 10-inch and 12-inch versions. The 10-inch was phased out, and it's why it's called a record album, because prior to that, records had thicker groove and ran at 78 RPMs. You could only get 3 to 5 minutes per side. Yeah, I remember my dad as a DJ. We had hundreds of them. There was multiple turntables at the station, and yeah, it's a lot.
Yep. I remember those things.
Those were and you had to line it up with a diamond tip needle, and you had to spin it backwards. And then when it was time to cue from one song to come in, one song to the other, you come in. It's the Sportcat on a thin line rock station. You spin the thing and hit the button, and yeah, I remember that. Monica Seles, Yugoslavian tennis player, winner of 8 Grand Slam titles in '93. She was born this day. She was stabbed during a tournament by a man who didn't want her to compete against Steffi Graf. It must have been had to be in Philadelphia. The Philadelphia fans are the worst. Philadelphia fans went and rocked and egged one of their coaches' houses overnight.
Well,
yeah. Their fans are hardcore in Philadelphia. Let me tell you. Yeah, one of the Eagles' coaches' houses got egged overnight.
Oh, God.
The Halicon murder defense. Are you familiar with this?
No.
Neela Wakasser was born this day in 1948. She was an American murderess. She killed her 2 sons in 1987, claiming the sleeping drug Halicon had caused her to do it. She killed her 8 and 11-year-old children shortly after a judge granted legal custody of them to her husband. So I guess in a divorce, he gave them away and she killed them. So she committed suicide after being convicted of first-degree murder early in their day. And how the hell did she do that? She was free.
Now, see, that's one of those cases that I can't stand, because if the woman can't have the children to hold over the husband's head, then she just kills them. That's what
it sounds like. Yeah, I haven't heard of this case. So. Kathy Lee Crosby was born this day in 1944. She was the host of That's Incredible, and she was the subject of the nipple memo, in which ABC executives suggested she go braless on the show. She declined. So I don't even have to ask you, and you do it. So
I know, right? Yeah, shit.
You barely wear drawers. Edwin Meese III, who's an American politician and former U.S. Attorney General, born this day in 1931. Julie Harris, she was from Knott's Landing. She was born in 1925. Good Lord. Alexander Haig, remember him? He was the NATO Supreme Commander, Secretary of State. He once suggested a nuclear warning shot in Europe might be effective in deterring the Soviet Union.
Well, Yeah, oh yeah, sure. Why not?
Hey, back then they were reckless with the nukes. I mean, they shot one up into our stratosphere just to see what it would do.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Charles Rangland was born this day in 1863. You might remember him as one of the founding members of the Ringling Brothers and Barnum Bailey Circus.
Yeah.
And yeah, they banned them. They can't have their circuses anymore. So let's see. What happened there? So it PETA is what happened there. You're not allowed to keep pet monkeys anymore, apparently. So I don't know.
What?
1952. You can't show nipples, but the first human birth was televised on KOA TV in Denver on this day.
What?
That's what it says.
No.
1952. I don't know. I'm not googling.
Come on.
You can Google that one. So, 1907.
I'm not showing you my boobs, but just look at this.
Look at this. I can squirt this basketball out my. Oh my god! It's as a paramedic, it's not pretty. I can tell you, it's not pretty. It's not pretty. It's
as a woman, I can tell you that's not pretty.
Don't wish that upon anyone. There's a reason you go to the hospital.
It's a miracle because it is a life coming into, you know,
Sure,
but
absolutely.
it is not pretty. It is not to watch.
No. My first one, there was a spider or some kind of green fluid that went across the room like a stream from a hose. Still don't know where that came from. Scared the living shit out of my partner. It didn't do much better for me, but she later asked me, key words there. She later asked me, is that normal? And I said, I've never seen that in my life. I don't ever want to see that again. Yeah, that was.
I think she's got an infection.
That was the my very first at home delivery. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. My partner, she later asked me if that was normal. I should have been asking her that, but because she had kids, and
right.
She told me later, because I told her, I said no, and I said that was my first delivery at home. I was still a rookie paramedic, and
Denise says, "Alien baby."
She says, well, you handled that so smoothly. I'm like, what else was going to do? There was no one else there. Somebody had to handle it.
Randy said it was alien juice.
Yeah, it wasn't pretty, and I'm not saying this because of the sign of the times, but it was in a Somalian neighborhood in DeKalb County. Yeah, it was. It was.
Today is Squirt Green Baby Day.
Today is not Cyber Monday. Why does it say today is Cyber Monday? It is not Cyber Monday. It was yesterday.
Today's Tuesday.
Yeah, it should be Cyber Tuesday. I don't know. They're a day late and $1 short. So something went rotten. Well, there's actually a medical reason for it. I won't go into it, but there is.
If you eat too much asparagus, not only does your pee smell like asparagus, but your baby fluids look like asparagus.
There's a rupture of something in it's the baby poo that's been fermenting in there. I forget. There's a medical term, but yeah.
You know, I'm going to tell you, I was 16 when I had my daughter, so I was kind of young when I got pregnant.
Do you have any green juice oozing?
Look, no, but that was the first thing I asked the doctor. Well, how does the baby poo in your stomach? And he told me they don't. So that means he lied.
They can, but there's like we'll just call it a membrane. I don't want to use the word sac, and if it ruptures, it gets out into all of the juice surrounding the baby, and it basically ferments. So
for those people who like to save placentas, move on.
Yeah. I'm not a OBGYN, but there is a medical thing, and you have to when you're delivering those babies, specifically those babies, because that is a sign. I mean, not necessarily if it's squirting across the room like that. That is a sign that you have to catch that baby before it takes its first breath, or that baby's life will be compromised for a long period of time. and I did. But yeah, you have to be on guard because it's a high risk delivery, and it was my first. So yeah, good times. But the baby was fine. Every mom and baby were fine. Me and my partner were traumatized, but
right, forever.
I can't unsee it. So National Bartender Day. So go be nice to your bartender. It's
AOC, go AOC.
Yeah, AOC. I wonder if she could make a mean cocktail. Keyword on cock. National Mutt Day. So all right, love your mutts. Let's see. Business of Popping Corn Day. All right. I like popcorn. I prefer air or butter pop, like movie theater. So, yeah, International Day for the abolition of slavery. Well, that's always a good thing. So, make us stop paying taxes, and we will do that. Yeah. It's International Sweater Festival Day. All right.
Oh.
Lao Day. National Anytime Hawaiian Day. National Build Joy Day. Build Joy. Build Joy. National Fritters Day. Do you know what a fritters is, Brenda?
Apple fritter.
It's just something fried, isn't it?
Yeah, like a donut.
Okay. Oh, okay. Well, it's National Skip School Day. That's pretty much all of my junior year. Safety Razor Day. Skywarn Recognition Day. Okay, well, I'm a member of Skywarn. I took the class. Special Ed Day. Well, there we go. Tim Walz would really appreciate this day, considering the president's in trouble for using the R word. So, the president defended the use of calling Tim Walz the R word. So.
Randy says, "Why is movie popcorn so expensive? You have to take out a loan to eat it."
How much are the machines? I know every time I go in Rule King, you can right inside the door get a fresh pop bag. So
the grocery store that I shop at here, that's not Walmart, we get big bags of air popped popcorn.
Yeah, you can buy it.
Better for you than do the microwave popcorn. It's bad.
Yeah, Rule King. It's the big pot up above, and it comes down into the machine. I want one of those machines now. Well, I want that Slurpee machine. If anybody in the audience wants to buy me a popcorn machine or a Slurpee machine, let me know. I'll hook you up with mine.
Slurpee machine.
So, yeah. It's World Computer Literacy Day. Well, that rules us out.
Yeah.
It's UAE National Day. Well, unions, yeah. World Pollution Prevention Day. Let's see what else we got here. Giving Tuesday. Well, anybody wants to give me something, I'll take it. Booby shots included. Play basketball day. I haven't played basketball in forever. I had a hoop at Mom's driveway when the kids were growing up. I would play it out there, but trick shot day. I was lucky to get a goal. What are you talking about? Trick shot my ass. So yeah. Yeah, I was lucky if I chased the exercise was chasing the damn thing around the yard day. So,
Glenn,
yes,
Randy has a Slurpee machine in his office.
Well, Randy, you need to make me an executive officer.
Are you willing to move to Nevada?
Well, they probably got senior assisted places there I could move into. Sad but true. Marty thinking about this. I'll be dead soon. So the 336th day of 2025, 72 days till autumn. So in 1823, President James Monroe announced a policy aimed at preventing further European colonization of the Americas, which later became known as the Monroe Doctrine. So I understand Trump is oh man, that's right. We were supposed to cover that live. I forgot about that. Hold on here. Let me refresh this.
Shit.
He was supposed to give a live speech.
I'm looking at Randy's Slurpee machine that's in his office. He sent me a picture.
Let's see. What is our Congress doing? They're agreeing to a resolution. They're the only people I know that agree to resolutions and agree to vote on the resolution. And then once they agree to vote on the resolution, they vote to agree on it. It's the only ones I know that do this shit.
They're a bunch of
Roll
confused
call.
idiots.
Nomination of Lindsay Ann Freeman of North Carolina to be the United States District Judge for the Middle District of North Carolina. So far in the Senate, we have 59 yays and 38 nays. I don't know anything about her. So let's see. They're agreeing. But yeah, I forgot. We might have missed it. Well, I guess nope. President Trump is making an announcement and they will begin shortly. So we'll keep hitting refresh. So anybody alert me if, let's just unmute this and see if while we're over here. Well, hold on. Let's finish with what you're doing.
You're confusing me today, which is not hard to do.
Well, there was that he's making some special announcement at 2, but it's 3, so he hasn't made it yet apparently. So today,
hang on. Randy said that his Slurpee machine makes ice cream and margaritas.
I don't know if I'm a fan of margaritas. I get to pina colada, but I don't like tequila.
If it makes margarita, it would make pina coladas also.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
Yeah. So in 2015, terrorists shot and killed 14 people and wounded 22 in, wait for it, California. So
no.
1967, on this day, Hall of Fame Wilt Chamberlain of the Philadelphia 76ers missed 22 free throws. In a hold on, people talking. Let me find the right button. What the hell button?
You said something. That one.
Oh, that's them down here. That's Congress. No, they're muted.
I don't know. Somebody's speaking to us. Oh shit.
Oh, it's the Senate. I muted them too. But no, I was waiting on the president. He may have already it says he was going to make an announcement and then hey, maybe is it live? Play. Pause. Play.
Nope.
Yeah, it says I don't know. We might have missed it, Brenda. So
oh crap.
Yeah, we might have missed it. We might be at war and not know it.
And Chris can't help us because he's on his way to his doctor's appointment.
Oh, dang it, Chris. Yeah, I don't know. We may have missed it. It says it's going to begin shortly, but he may have already started. I don't know. So let's go back here. What are we doing? Today's quote: "Writing is a miserable, awful business. Stay with it. It is better than anything in the world." Anne Patchett. This is the story of a happy marriage. What does she know? Sheena. Let's see here. It's day 336, 19 days until winter. Ooh, here's a question. Why is red flannel hash? I haven't dug out my flannel yet. What is red flannel hash, Brenda? Any idea?
What is it? Is that
red
what you said?
Flannel. What is red flannel hash? I know what flannel is. I like red flannel, but I don't know what hash is.
It sounds like something you smoke, but okay.
In old-time New England, red flannel hash was any combination of hash to which red beets were added. The standard hash being corned beef, onions, turnips.
Yeah. They're talking about food hash.
So, yeah, without the beets, it was white flannel. So, all right. There you go. And word of the day, Pineapple Express. A strong southwesterly wind off the Pacific can bring heavy rain and flooding to the Pacific Northwest during winter. So
Denise said we didn't miss it yet. He hasn't come on yet.
Okay, good. So keep me updated here. I don't want to miss that. I will show no, that's not what I'm going to show. I will show this real quick. Oh, where did it go? Did I close it? No. I will show this. I'll have to this is it's an anti-ice commercial. And as a public safety provider, I will play it, but I'm gonna have to some of the music I'm gonna have to mute for YouTube. But this really disturbs me. As a public safety member, I'll play this.
You will be caught. You will be removed, and you will never return.
This monitor shows the moment the ICE agents
Probably copyright right now. So.
Daddy, how's your day?
Yeah, see, this bothers me as a public safety provider. They're trying to work on our PTSD, in my opinion, and that's totally wrong. We see enough bad shit, and they're just trying to marginalize this for their movement. You know, yeah, we see shit. Yeah, it's bad, but that's part of the job. And yes, it does bother us. We do wear this shit, you know. So I think that advertisement is shit. And
Shit.
it comes to
It's
us,
shit.
well, no, I mean, I'm being honest. It comes from the Women's March organization. It's an anti-ICE commercial. It's trying to appeal to the men to what will they say to their daughters. And it's actually trying subliminally to work on public safety members' PTSD. So they can go straight to hell. And at me for it, I don't care. So I'm sorry. I live with PTSD. I don't need any more. Oh, hold on.
Oh, here we go.
Nice to see you again. That was a long news conference we had before, wasn't it?
Oh, Lord.
But it was a good one.
It was. It was the best.
Beautiful.
It was the best news conference anybody'd ever seen. So, let's see.
Well, thank you very much. And we're thrilled to be joined by
thank you.
one of the most successful business leaders and people anywhere in the country. Whether it's technology, no matter what business you're talking about, there's really nobody quite like him. He's chairman and CEO of Dell Technologies.
Oh, God.
Make great everything, great computers, great everything. Michael Dell, you're very much of a
Ted's
legend.
so fat he couldn't button up the other button.
I know, right? What's the matter with him?
So
He looks
amazing,
pregnant.
and much more importantly, he's here with his wonderful wife, Susan.
Susan.
And they have
She's kind of hot.
special relationship. I think I can say that, really. It's very nice.
Yeah, I think I
don't
can
see
say
too
that.
much of it.
Tap her
I
ass.
see the opposite, but I don't see too
This is the
much of
kind
it.
of commentary you
Special
wanted
people.
for this speech.
And I've seen that. I've known that for a long time. And I
Got
think
pregnant
it's,
Tim and the guy grabbing
tremendous.
ass.
Also, the CEO of Altimer Capital, Brad Gersten. Where are you?
Let's see if
Brad?
anybody passes
Brad?
out during this.
Brad Gersten is a
I know, right?
fellow who's very
He's a
much
perfect
involved
fellow.
in this incredible thing that we're doing today, along with the Speaker of the
It's an
House, Mike
incredible
Johnson,
thing.
Treasury
Oh,
Secretary.
God. We're about to be so
Scott
screwed as a
Bassett,
country.
Chairman of the Senate Committee
Here
on
we go.
Commerce and Transportation,
Yeah,
Ted
yeah,
Cruz.
yeah.
House Ways and Means Committee Chairman
Okay,
Jason
we don't
Smith,
care. Get to the point.
Vice Chairman of the House
I
Republican
don't have all day.
Conference.
Show's
Blake
not about you,
Moore, as
Trump. It's
well
about
as
me.
The Chief Design Officer of the United States,
He's already
Airbnb
bored me.
co-founder.
Not even 2 minutes
Joe
in, he's already
Dibbia.
bored me.
I want to thank you all for being here. It's a great group.
It's great. It's a
And,
perfect group. Best
I
group
guess a
ever.
potential Fed chair is here too. I don't know. Who's allowed to say that? Potential.
Is he allowed to say? He's the president of the United States. He can say whatever he
Person that
wants.
I can tell you. Thank you.
No, what you shouldn't do is call people
Today
picky.
is
Now, come on, Trump.
Giving Tuesday.
Okay,
I don't know
give
if
me-
anybody's heard
Oh, it's-
that one before.
See, he stole it
but
from me.
it
It's
is
Giving
indeed
Tuesday.
Giving Tuesday.
It's Giving Tuesday.
One of
See,
the biggest days of the year for philanthropy and charitable giving.
there you
And
go.
this afternoon,
You
Michael
heard it
and
here
Susan
first.
Dell are committing to one of the largest private donations in American history, which will directly benefit the next generation of American children through
This is
the new
gonna
Trump
be
Accounts
AI.
program that we created in our One Big Beautiful Bill. And Michael and Susan came to see me along with Brad, and they said, you know,
Just
this is
noticed
an
he's wearing
idea.
a
And I
pink
said,
tie.
I think, you know, it sounded just so good and so unique.
White bread.
But that's why he's been so successful.
Melania
and they've
washed
been
it with her
successful
lingerie.
in life and in business because they're unique. Trump Accounts will be the
Trump accounts. Here we go. It's got to have his goddamn
Hang
name.
on.
American child, allowing family members, employers, corporations, generous donors to contribute money that will be invested and grow over the course of a child's life to be used for their benefit after they turn 18. So in other words, these are children that are going to, an investment's going to be made. That investment's going to continue to grow. We hope, right? We hope. And, but it will. And they'll feel like Michael Dell someday. But at 18, they'll have a lot of money, a lot more money than they would have had, and potentially a lot of money.
I'm
But these
suing.
accounts will track the overall stock market and will be 100% private property controlled
Yeah, I'm
by the
suing.
child's
I didn't get
guardian.
any damn money.
In honor of America's 250th anniversary, the Dells are announcing today that they are giving 25 million American children $250 each to save and to invest in their personal Trump account.
Trump account.
Now that's the equivalent of 6.25 billion. In other words, to put it succinctly, Michael and Susan are giving $6.25 billion in total. And as a total contribution, that's big stuff. I don't care who you are. That's big. Come here, give me a hand.
I feel cheated.
That's fantastic, Susan.
He's trying to
Gifts will be
grope her. isn't he?
available.
Randy said he can barely hear it.
Age 10
I don't
and
know how to
under
turn it
the
up anymore.
Stop talking over it.
median income is
She's the president.
$150,000 or
Calm
less.
down.
So they're giving them to children that won't be
Let's
born
see, I can turn up here.
particularly rich, and they're going to be hopefully very rich someday. This will give millions of dollars, millions of children, middle-class families a stake.
On this vote,
in
the yeas are
American
210, the
prosperity,
nays are
benefit from the
209.
Rising
Oh,
stock
shut those assholes up.
Resolution is adopted without objection. A motion to reconsider is laid on the table.
at the American
Shut
dream.
up.
Michael and Susan, I want to thank you for this extraordinary act of kindness and patriotism.
I
and
should have turned
charity.
it up.
This is truly one of the most generous acts in the history of our country. I mean, you don't hear about things like that, and we got to let people know he doesn't want, and
So,
she doesn't.
Can
care
you hear it
about
any
that.
better? I turned it
But
up.
I do. I think when
Yes.
somebody does that,
I think.
you got to let them know about it. As I mentioned, this gift is being made possible by the largest tax cuts in American history, which our Republican majorities passed earlier this year. And the Speaker worked so hard, and John Thune and Jason and all of them, every one of them. Ted Cruz is with us. He worked so hard getting that done. That was the biggest, most consequential bill they say ever passed. And remember,
Oh,
Michael, we
It
were.
was too loud.
They thought we had to put that in 12 to 14 billion. I said, I don't know if we could hold it that long. With
The hell are you doing?
let's try
I
doing
don't
it
know.
once, so we did. People were
Trying to figure out how to
surprised
turn
when
it
we got
up.
done. So I congratulate you guys. Amazing job. Under
There we
that
go.
bill, the federal government will also automatically be making a one-time seed contribution of $1,000 into the tax-deferred Trump accounts for every newborn U.S. citizen, fulfilling a promise I made in the 2024 campaign. Trump accounts should grow to be worth many thousands of dollars by the time the child is 18, and even more by the time they are 20 or even 30 years old. We think it's going to be something really unique and really special. We hope many others will follow Michael and Susan's example and make their own contributions. I'll be doing it too, to the next generation, including businesses, churches, philanthropists, family members, and parents themselves. I think we're going to have a lot of people, Susan. I think a lot of people are going to be contribute. A lot of people are watching us right now. They might not be
Giving Tuesday.
$6 billion plus, but there'll be a lot. There aren't too many people that are in the 6 billion range. But a lot of
Where the
friends
hell's
of mine have
Elon?
already
He could
told me they're
give.
going to contribute a lot of money, and a lot of them are going to leave a lot of money in their wills. So
Denise
that's very
said hurt
important.
and get pregnant.
And as you watch us today, I hope you'll be doing
Any,
that. Contributions to Trump
Any
accounts will
female that wants to
also
apply
be a great
at me.
benefit for employers to offer their workers, which they'll be able to do tax-free. It's tax-free. We expect hundreds of major companies to announce plans to contribute to these accounts in the coming months. And we've had tremendous interest in that regard. So the Trump accounts will be available starting on July 4th next year. And Michael and Susan, to you again, it's an amazing act of just incredible
I'm gonna.
everything. I
We're
mean,
gonna move on.
the life you've led to be able to do this, even to be able to, even a lot of people have a good heart, but they can't give $6.25 billion. And Michael, probably knowing you, it's not the last of it either. It's not the last. But on behalf of the United States of America, I want to thank you both, and I want to thank all three. But I want to thank you both because you've been friends of mine, and it's a spectacular couple. This is really an amazing,
All right,
an
we'll move on
amazing
from that. We know what
people.
the headline is.
These
now. We're not
are
buying anything.
unique. and I'd like to have you come up and say a couple of words.
Okay,
and
yeah.
Tell us what you have
Yeah,
in
okay.
mind.
We're
That's
done
what
with
you
that.
have in
Well,
mind.
I mean, we'll mute it in case something major happens. But all right, so there you heard it. Trump accounts starting July 4th of next year. So hurry up and get pregnant. Let's see. What is this? January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. Hey, if you get pregnant now, you will just slide into the
I think the first part of that, though, didn't they say they were doing it for all the small children? Now they're starting the accounts for them, or do they
I thought he was
born
saying. I thought he was saying it was started July 4th of next year.
And
they will put $250 into each child's account from there forward, and then that account will be managed by, guess what, the government, and at 18 they'll get their money. So
if the government doesn't steal it like they've been stealing from us all the time.
yeah, no, I'll be dead by then. So I still get screwed. I'll have to live on $200 a month Social Security, but hey, anybody born after July, you'll be a millionaire when you're 18. Yay. All right.
Yay.
Now I'm depressed.
Oh, God.
Damn it, Trump. It had to be called Trump accounts. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this was breaking news, and I want everybody to pay welfare, baby. Well, but no, Randall, that's actually just the opposite, I think, because they can't get the money until they're 18. So most welfare, what you call welfare mothers, want the money day one. So no, I think that's just the opposite. So.
Denise said she's gonna get her a fake birth certificate.
Yeah, I wonder. Yeah, and see, who are they charging with doing this? States? Yeah, there's going to be I don't know. We'll see, we'll follow it, but yeah. So a lot of, especially the prepper channels, have been running with this headline, and you have to pay close attention when you're reading these things. They're in it for the long haul. Well, there's grave diggers on the NFL players. But yeah. So Vladimir Putin, the headline says he's ready to go to war with Europe, just gripping the EU leaders that have sabotaged peace talks. So you have to hasten. You have to pay really close attention here to the wordings of some of these things. First off, they call him a dictator. I'm not arguing with that. But here's the key. He said he is ready to go to war. All right. So you got to pay attention and read the headlines. There's not a lot of meat to this story until you get to the bottom. But then, tiny print, the very end. We are not planning to go to war with Europe, but if Europe wants to start, we're ready at this time, Putin warned. So see how the headline is deceiving? And this is what a lot of preppers have run with. Oh, World War III is about to start.
Yeah.
Putin did not say he was attacking anyone. He said, if we are attacked, we will fight back, which is the exact same thing we would say. If you want to attack us, well, then we're going to roll. So Brenda, are you having a fit or something there?
Oh, cold.
Oh, okay. It's because you ain't got any blood. You're a woman. You're cold-hearted. The National Guard member in Washington, D.C. is making positive signs for improvement. They had another press conference today, and he was trying to voice today. Yesterday, he was giving his thumbs up and wiggling all of his fingers and toes and nodding back and forth and side to side for questions. And today he was trying to talk, which means they have him off of a ventilator. So the dumbass, they're still not saying what his condition is, but he remains in custody where hopefully he will never get out. So that they've never told us his condition or what happened to him, which I kind of think is interesting. So, yeah, so it's good signs that he's showing improvement. Hopefully he will continue to over the next few days. And hopefully for the long haul, he will be fine. Kristi Noem yesterday went viral for her saying she wants a full travel ban on every country that's flooding the U.S. with killers and leeches. We don't want them. She unleashed, I just met with the president. I am recommending a full travel ban on every damn country that's been flooding our nation with killers, leeches, and entitlement junkies. Our forefathers built this nation on blood, sweat, and the underlying unyielding love of freedom, not for foreign invaders to slaughter our heroes, suck dry our hard-earned tax dollars, and snatch the benefits owed to the Americans. We
Good
don't
girl.
want them, not a one of them. So yes,
Girl,
she went viral, and this all stems from the terrorist attack on 2 guardsmen in Washington D.C. last week, where one soldier unfortunately died from her wounds. So we just talked about the other one, how he is improving daily. So good for him, good for her. Maduro, well, he's still down in Venezuela, enjoying his his espresso. But he says that we are prepared to defend ourselves. The same thing that Putin just said. See how the headline is just skewed? This is why people don't trust the media. And we're going to actually talk about that too. So Mr. Trump met with his team yesterday, and in this morning they held joint cabinet, a very long press conference. I tried to catch part of it. So there's been 21 strikes by sea on narco drug terrorists, and one of these articles let something out a little bit, and you'll have to go dig for it because I'm not going to give it to you, but it implied that SEAL Team 6 was in theater and was identifying all of these that were being shot out of the water. So take that for what you want. But if SEAL Team 6 is on the ground, you better enjoy your cappuccino, Mr. Maduro. So we talked about this yesterday. It was perfect. It was beautiful. The best MRI you've ever seen. So he said he would release it, and well, they did yesterday. The president initially didn't talk about it. He just said he underwent an MRI, and then he said he didn't know of what, which was even more confusing. But then he went on to talk about how he was great and aced all the others that they couldn't possibly ace. Obviously, we couldn't either, Brenda. We can't answer simple quizzes. So,
Randy said, "Oh
yes?
no, it's back." Okay, never mind. He was saying that your sound sounded low, but he said it's back.
Well, I turned it down there because everybody was saying I was over talking the president. Yeah, everything is reset to normal now. So yeah, I had it turned down. I don't know what that one is. I need to play with it. Oh, I know what that is. Okay. All right. So yesterday, Press Secretary Carolyn Leavitt, I'm still trying to learn how to operate certain parts of the soundboard. She told Press Secretary Carolyn Leavitt told everybody it was a cardiovascular imaging. It was perfectly normal. There was no evidence of arterial narrowing, impairing blood flow, or abnormalities in the heart. And there was a statement from a doctor, which I assume was the doctor over at Bethesda Naval, that all major organs appeared very healthy and well perfused. That means they're getting proper blood flow. So, and the president told reporters he had no idea what the MRI was. Basically, if I'm just going to take this, and maybe they do this for presidents, it sounds like they MRI'd him from head to toe.
Probably. Just to check.
Maybe that's normal for presidents. I don't know. But Walter Reed, I'm sorry, I said Bethesda Naval. It's Walter Reed. So it's some type of advanced imaging. So, but yeah, so it's perfectly normal. And of course, President Trump went on to say it was the most beautiful, perfect, best ever. His adjectives. So,
yeah.
Somebody not to be outdone. You might want to watch out for Mark Kelly, because Gavin Newsom's kind of a pussy. Mark Kelly, he's more of a man. So if there's a run for this, Newsom's going to get his ass beat. Newsom, he mocked the medical memo and come out with one on his own. So, of course, obviously, it was a fake health certificate by a humorously known doctor as Dr. Dolittle.
Oh.
the fictitious memo, which credits Dr. Dolittle as the physician chief of peak human performance, said the detailed scans of Gavin Newsom revealed nothing abnormal, and that he was the healthiest human currently alive or in recorded medical history. Points out that his cardiovascular scans were the best we've ever recorded, with his arteries shimmering and his resting heart rate so even the EKG machine asked if he was meditating or was just naturally enlightened. His skeletal system is exceptional, a radiologist said. It's like I'm scanning redwood. There's no unusual acute regional activity related to it. God almighty.
Why?
He's intelligent, he can multitask. Yes. So go over to X and read it for yourself. It's funny if he wasn't trying to be so stupid. So see, here's the thing. Senator Kelly, he would walk up and punch him in the face.
I probably would too.
I don't like Senator Kelly either, but if there's a 2028 run and it's Waltz, Newsom, the guy from Pennsylvania, and Mark Kelly, Mark Kelly's gonna probably take the
wait, what guy from Pennsylvania?
The governor was it Shapiro? So
yeah.
And so I mean those are their front, and AOC, she's jockeying for it as well. But I can see a Kelly AOC ticket. Oh my God, that's scary shit right there. New York City, well, they released 7,000 illegal criminals without notifying ICE. If you remember, the policy was they were supposed to hand them over, but they did not. Out of the cases, 6,947 criminal illegal aliens. These included 29 homicides, 2,509 assaults, 207 sexual predatory offenses, 199 burglaries. 305 robberies, 392 dangerous drug offenses, and 300 weapons offenses. And this is why we're going to flood the zone with the military.
Who told them it was okay to release them?
They did it on their own. Their judges did it. Their courts. So probation officers are refusing to work with ICE. And anyone on probation was cut loose as well. Yeah. Even the New York Post was saying, hand them over. So, if you live in New York City, this is what they think of your public safety. So, 7,169. Yeah, lock your doors. Practice your Second Amendment.
Get a big dog.
Yeah, get a big dog. Let's see. Hold on. My chat's because I got a scammer there. Okay. Hey, bro. Yeah. I'm not going to come to your YouTube channel. You come to mine, fucker. That's why you're in my chat. People. Drake, get to YouTube. Hit the subscribe button. So, if anybody watched Monday Night Football last night, there was something that, well, the Mannings had never seen. Joe Buck had never seen. Troy Aikman had never seen. In fact, we think it was an NFL first.
Oh God!
And let's just take this in because this is blessed. This is so blessed. He's going to kick a field goal, and no, he's not. And then the punter. Watch this. Watch his foot. Missed it by a foot.
Charlie Brown all over again.
Oh yes. That's been trending.
Oh my God.
He tried. Let's see. The kicker's name is Young-Hoo Koo. Apparently, he is from Korea, and Young-Hoo Koo is perfect in his career, and even after this kick, he is still perfect. He has not missed a field goal. He just missed a fucking kick. The punter was the one that was holding the ball. He tried to throw the punter under the bus, saying, "Look, it's cold weather. The ball slipped out of his hand. It was moving, and I wasn't able to kick through, so I just pulled up." He didn't pull up.
No, he got stuck on a patch of grass. Watch, the next thing he's going to say is they didn't smooth that grass down for him.
And well, I mean, there was some weather, but so yeah. And then the poor punter, he was on the practice squad. The guy holding the ball, he was on the practice squad. He'd never made a professional punt in his career, and
God.
He has a sack on his record. They called it a sack. The punter or the kicker, the field goal kicker, wasn't charged with an error, as he should have been. So the holder went down as having a sack. So it's probably going to be one of the only punters in history that will ever have a recorded sack. I don't know. So I can't.
What is a sack? That I don't know.
A sack is when the quarterback has the ball and they haven't thrown it or handed it off or whatever behind the line of scrimmage. And the line of scrimmage is where the players are. So,
gotcha.
Chris, is that ball moving wasn't the problem. Digging a 10-foot trench on the turf. Exactly. Exactly. So, I sometimes enjoy when the media calls itself out, as they did on this one. Chuck Schumer was going on yesterday. We talked about this, how he was having MAGA bomb threats, and it's a huge problem. And he shared on law enforcement that the law enforcement had notified him of this. And he said the subject line of it was MAGA, and that they were talking about the 2020 election was rigged in the email. And so, well, if you want to be exact, what he shared was that what I just said. But here's the catch. He didn't share the story from the AP. He shared a screenshot of the story. Had you went and read the article and not just looked at the headline, like I talked about moments earlier here, you would have thought that it was a MAGA target. But if you went and read the AP article, they actually did their homework. The Suffolk County Police responded, and it was in the article, and said that they were unfounded, and there was nothing reference to MAGA or the 2020 elections. So in other words, pay attention here, kids, if you're listening. Chuck Schumer made this big, long paragraph and screenshotted a headline, hoping you wouldn't be smart enough to go actually read the article or the police report and get the truth. So as I just said, with the headline with Putin, pay attention to their headlines, because somewhere in the article or somehow they will make a fool of themselves. And well, he did. And we're going to talk about even more of that. This was in a heavy Democrat area. And yet another terrorist was in a restaurant destroying property and using a knife to threaten. Yeah, Chris says Chuck Schumer, misinformation. No, it's not right. No, it's not. No.
Not possible.
Yeah, he's the saint. Fairfax, Virginia, 23-year-old man. His name is probably one that's not important to this, but he ain't from around here. We'll leave it at that. Saba Yimanini was in a restaurant, and he basically took the restaurant hostage and was threatening the staff and patrons and had to be detained. It doesn't say whether he'll be turned over to ICE or not, but he was detained. No one was injured, but I just wanted to emphasize this because keywords here: knife. You pay attention, people. That's the weapons of their choice. So they're trying really hard, and this listed as a Republican plan, that they're trying to ensnare Melania and Barron in a immigration plan that would basically send them back to Slovenia, which is where she's from. So it's unlikely to happen. They're trying to do this to get them in the spotlight and see here the media, they want you to read this, they want you to look at the picture. We have beautiful Melania Barron, and then what says, oh, terrorist. See, these are the things the media does that's deceptive. So you've got to go do your homework. So just shame on them. The media is actually in the spotlight because the White House launched, and I haven't went and checked this out, I need to. It's a new .gov off the White House website that calls out the media offender of the week. I have a feeling we're going to know which one it'll be soon. And it talks about how the media misrepresents the president, members of Congress, and it tries to hold them accountable for either their actions or the attempted actions that they're trying to cause. Oh, 3-Eye Atlas. It just is the gold.
Oh, here we go.
It's the gold that keeps giving. I have no idea. This says it's another image of it. I'm to the point where I don't know what to believe as far as pictures.
Where's the stars? What's going on here?
Yeah, it looks like it's bright. Looks like it's got a tail. I don't know if this is a reflection or if it's a anti-tail. I don't know. But the countdown has begun. The trajectory has been locked in by astrophysicists. And on 19 December, we will know if it's really a space rock or if it's aliens. So I don't know. Now they're saying it has a heartbeat. I don't know what the hell to go over.
It has a heartbeat.
It says it has a heartbeat. It has a rhythmic heartbeat. I don't know. I don't know what to believe anymore when I read these headlines. So
NASA needs to find another
we're
job
just
because they're not
on
very
December
good at this
19th.
one.
We'll know, but the planetary defense experts, they're on the ball. So hey, some more. Yeah, I am not going to go to your YouTube channel there, Kikamohu Baha or Guga Gaga Tin, whatever the hell. If y'all want to come spam me, how about you fuckers come over and subscribe to the Sportcat shows? People.
They're just bots.
Yeah, so right. December 19th, we will find out if it's the lizard people or God, I hope it's lizard people.
Right. That, you know what? At this point, it probably is.
Away. We have begged, we have tried really hard to get people out in Tennessee, in the 7th district. There's a special election today. I'm sure we'll be talking about it tomorrow. The young lady that's running on the Democrat side hates Nashville, hates country music, loves AOC. That should really be all you need to know, but there's so much more. This would be her first full-time job if she's elected to the House. Jesus Christ. God, Tennessee, go vote. Please, God, go vote. So we'll see. And some people are throwing Trump under the bus because he never made a trip to Nashville to speak with Van Epps. He probably doesn't even know who Van Epps is. So we'll see. The polls close tonight at 8. We should have a winner announced soon. Virginia, they're still looking for a fugitive. It's a football coach, much loved football coach in the community, but apparently he's a child sexual predator. And he walked away from his house, and the state police have been looking for him. They have now posted a wanted sign by U.S. Marshals with a $5,000 reward. He was last seen walking into the Appalachians in Wise, Virginia, and has not been seen or heard from since. So if you know where Travis Lee Turner is, let's bring this child pornographer to justice and claim $5,000 reward.
Please.
So the New York Times, speaking of media, well, they're calling out the Washington Post. The New York Times actually did a story in investigative journalism. They went and investigated. If you remember, the Washington Post reported that 2 anonymous administration sources claimed that Pete Hegseth ordered the killing of survivors on this latest drug boat we shot out. And the quote was, even if they're babies or puppies. This is what the Washington Post ran with. Well, the New York Times investigated because now the House, the Senate, and the White House has called into question what in the hell is going on. Well, it turns out the Washington Post may have made up this whole story from the very beginning. Now, this is where we need to hold the media accountable. The Washington Post used to be a very reputable news source, but it is no longer that. The New York Times went and spoke to many people that are familiar, and of course, they couldn't speak on the record because, if you remember, a lot of this is secret military stuff, but every single one of them contradicted the Washington Post reporting, and they give lengthy quotes and excerpts and details about the matter. So, well, it's Washington Pravda. So they're saying that everything contradicts, according to the New York Times, and the New York Times is literally on their headline calling them liars. One news source is calling another one liars, and it almost bothers me that I have to claim the New York Times is doing some good media work, but did not order the killing of the boat strike. The second strike would have been done by Admiral Frank Bradley. He was the head of the U.S. Operations Command. He signed off on the initial and several other follow-up strikes that killed 11 people. According to the Washington Post, they did the first bomb. They waited for the smoke to clear, and they saw survive. This is from the Washington Post, which has now been proven to be false. They seen the smoke clear, and they called Hegseth. He said, kill them all, even if they're puppies or children clinging to life. So President Trump also stood behind Pete Hegseth and said that he didn't believe he would order the death of two men. And in fact, if you recall, weeks ago, there was one of these attacks, and the Coast Guard went in and rescued the drug dealers.
Right.
And you can go, this is just another story talking about it, but it goes into showing the exact where even Pete Hegseth was and the orders that were given. So the orders were given to do the attack, but no order was given for a second attack that just to kill people. So that is fake news. The New York Times is going on the defense of Pete Hegseth. Is that scary? The New York Times is going on the defense of and Admiral Bradley, by the way. So they're calling it extortion, that the Washington Post is fabricating stories. Yeah. This is going to be ugly as this plays out. So
yeah, wait till CNN gets hold of it.
Well, CNN's already trying to cover it, but it's kind of hard when both sides are now saying different things. So we'll see where CNN follows with it, but I don't give them much credence. And they are correct. A lot of veterans, and there's some bipartisan questions about the whole thing. And if you follow this show, I have said that they're using intel to identify these people beforehand. These aren't fishermen like they're wanting you to believe. So Al Jazeera here. Now, if you want to believe a news source, this is a crazy one to believe, but it actually goes in and explains, and Brenda and I talked about this yesterday, the double tap. Well, the bombings use double tap. And Al Jazeera's researches and goes back and talks about how that is the U.S. military's standard operating procedure, a double tap. And they go back and they research it. There's the research into Yemen in 2025, 2017, 2012 in Pakistan, 2003 and 2004. And also note, during this timeline, there was other administrations in power. So it wasn't just a Hegseth Trump thing. So this has been done since the 19th century by even British and French soldiers. So this has been a practice that continued through World War I and World War II and all the way up into recent history. So it's a military tactic. And even Israel is used it in Gaza, and well, Gaza's used it on Israel. So it's a tactic. It's called a double tap. So man, my Kick people, if all of you people on Kick love me so goddamn much, come over and subscribe on the YouTube channel. There you go.
I just
Tim
undid
Walls.
my Kick.
Tim Walls. I'm probably gonna have to. Tim Walls. Oh, well, I don't know the depth that this is going to go into, but apparently his underlings, as many as 400 whistleblowers, are coming forward in alleging that he was 100% responsible, and including retaliation, threats, and repression and termination, even as he was running for office. Kamala Harris and the DNC ignored messages that were transmitted to them about the fraud. So this is going to go deep, and I heard today, and I didn't really follow the whole story, but it may go as far as to funding a terrorist organization with our taxpaying money that was sent to feed needy children. So
I don't doubt that.
Keep watching this headline. There's going to be some interesting things there. The Secretary of Transportation, Sean Duffy, went on the record and said that Minnesota has issued a legal driver's license, and he is threatening to withhold $30 million in federal funds, which, by the way, he can do. He basically sent them the list of every illegal driver's license and CDL with proof of the violations and including documented accidents, and said that they are on a timeline to fix this, or they are going to lose their monies.
Come on, Minnesota, do better.
Yes, absolutely. And as we talked about here, man, we run out of time, Brenda. The local, or well, not a local, but a recent poll of teens. Most teens believe that the media is fake, biased, and untrustworthy. As many as 6 in 10 think that everything is fake or out of context. And this recent poll says that the younger people, as many as 84%, are thinking that things are fake, crazy, boring, biased, or sad. And 19 said they were fake, false, lies, misleading, and untrustworthy. And so basically the poll is telling us that the teens are using more on-the-ground resources and following people like us to get stories and information. So we are going to be held to a higher accountability. So sometimes we do ramble and say stupid shit, but I try and do the homework and point things out to you. So
yeah,
I just thought I'd cover this because it's funny. If you remember, there was a lady that, she had a pee problem. Kelsey Tefford, also known as Kinky Kelly for her OnlyFans account. Well, in New Hampshire, if you recall, she went into a grocery store and urinated on different stores in the grocery, or different products in the grocery store, and had it videoed and photographed, and then sold it on OnlyFans.
Oh my God.
It's caused over $10,000 worth of damage to the store, and called recalls, and got the Federal Food and Drug Administration involved. Here recently, she was caught defecating on an air conditioner, a comforter, and a Bible in a Marriott hotel when she was caught. And
What
she
in
delivered
the crap?
and she delivered the classic upper decker joke to the next guest in the hotel room, causing almost $2,000 worth of damages there. New Hampshire's had enough of her pee antics. They've put her in jail for 10 months. When she's released, she will have to undergo mental health counseling and be on probation for 3 years.
Well, if she pees all over everything in the jail, don't let her out. Just get her help, because obviously she has a problem. insert a damn bag. I mean, that's ridiculous.
So, Memphis, Tennessee, a middle schooler turned his spare room in his garage into a plasma lab.
Wow.
And on his 13th birthday, he made the Guinness Book of World Records for the youngest person to achieve nuclear fusion.
Wow. Somebody better put that kid somewhere safe.
The DOE got involved. The FBI got involved.
Oh, God. It's already out.
There is nothing. There was no radiological. This is the funny part. They went in with hazmat teams and specially nuclear teams, and there was no radioactive waste or leak. And he did this in his bedroom and his garage. He's been questioned.
Wait a minute.
He's been questioned by his by the federal authorities. But
and we paid millions of dollars.
Yep.
To have scientists
he had
do this
atoms fused and had a homemade reactor in his home, and it was later confirmed by the experts as scientists by scientists. And he was told, "Don't ever do that again."
Wow, that you know what tells me.
Here's the deal: he got all the ideas off of YouTube.
And yeah, I was gonna say, now what tells me now what kind of science teacher does that kid have? But apparently
he's got a very good one. So at 13 in his garage, he achieved nuclear fusion. It sparked a national incident. So they didn't say if he was taken into custody.
I would be a very proud parent. Just saying.
I don't know, man. But if that went wrong, I got blown up like blocks. But hey, a 12-year-old knew what the hell he was doing. So
yeah, apparently he did a better job than most of the scientists we have.
Yeah. So they've taken down his YouTube channel. There you go, folks. 12-year-old. I can't get more than 750 followers, but a goddamn 12-year-old can almost blow the half of the state of Tennessee.
Well, maybe you should go try to.
Maybe if I get some of these bitches from Kick to come over. Dude, Kick, I am not going to watch your YouTube channel. First off, why are you on Kick advertising your YouTube channel? And second, why are you so desperate? You have to come over here and beg me for your views. You're already watching me, dumbass. Oh. Ancient Rome military officers had pet monkeys.
All right.
And their pet monkeys had pet piglets. I don't know why that headline just amused me. So...
wait a minute. Pet monkeys had pet piglets?
Yes, they did, according to historians. So
that would
sometimes they had kittens too, and it was traditions that the monkeys stayed with their loyal bosses or whatever, their Roman officers until death. They were even buried with them, including the monkey with their pet. So
what if they weren't dying yet? That means they put them to sleep to bury them with their soldiers. What?
I don't know. Maybe they hit them I don't know, but yeah, they put them all in the same grave together. Their pets were buried with them. So yeah, just I don't know. What would if you're a Roman military officer, and the Roman military was very they were fierce. They were known to be very terrible. Can you imagine in a battle seeing a Roman officer standing with a military
monkey on his shoulder?
With a monkey on his shoulder.
I would think that monkey would be. Yeah, I would think that monkey would be something more to be afraid of than the soldier. If I seen that, I would be thinking.
That's what I'm saying, right there.
Yeah, I would be thinking, why? What is that monkey? Probably got something attached to him that goes boom. I mean.
The monkey probably had his own sword and his own little helmet. So
yeah, he probably had something that goes boom stuffed up his ass too. I don't know.
Yeah, all werewolves, witches, and vampires for my friend Susie. Thursday, December 4th, is the last supermoon of the year. It's going to be brighter and larger in the sky. And, well, werewolves, witches, and maybe the vampires will all be out. So the supermoon is coming, and you can go learn about all the Wicca activity that will go with the cold moon. So,
I have a book on that. I should just look at it and see what it says.
yeah, just look it up. We'll highlight this real quick because we've got about 15 minutes left. And FEMA, the daily operations briefing. Well, this is yesterday's. They don't care about us.
They don't care.
They're watching winter weather. Yeah, there's a lot of winter weather. So we'll leave it at that. We'll just
Especially in my house right now. Brr.
The president made a special announcement. We saw that. Yesterday, we were live when they had the White House press conference, and then he signed congressional bills at 4:00, and then at 6:00 he went and popped his feet up and watched Sunday Night Football. So, and today he's giving millions of dollars away to kids that'll be born in July, and I'll die poor and desolate with only 750 subscribers. So,
yeah, why not?
Hegseth defends the second boat strike, calling it the fog of war. Ooh, that's a bad quote. I hope he can use that. But then again, yesterday he used Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and rocket launchers. So hey,
Yeah.
it can't get much worse.
I mean, shit.
Maybe you can go recruit the 13-year-old.
12. Even
Yeah,
better.
well, yeah, I guess, yeah, he's 12. Yeah, so then he'll be arrested for child crimes, probably. 217, Trump said he does not want Somalians in the United States and urges them to go back to their homeland and fix that. Oh, that's not going to be going well. Well, this is occurred at 216. The 29-year-old terrorist from Afghan who shot 2 soldiers made his initial court appearance today, and he pled not guilty.
Oh,
His
did he
attorney
now?
entered a not guilty plea on his behalf.
Oh,
Yeah. Not guilty, but we have video and photos.
they're
of
not
it.
giving him bail, are they?
He
can't get out, can
I
he?
guess it depends on what court he's in. Hopefully he will
He
be
needs
held.
to stay there.
I would say that they're not going to let him go. And let's see if there's any other real exciting headlines there. Activists express grief over the shooting, but oppose any further. Oh, yeah, okay, whatever. Trump and Brazil. I didn't give him time. Trump and the Brazil leader had a great talk. It was the best talk ever. Talked about tariffs, and well, they talked about his neighbor. So we don't really have time today, but you can go to the American Presidency Project and you can pull up all the first ladies' activities from yesterday and the presidents from yesterday, so you can go check that out. Looking at the weather, well, if you're in New England, anywhere from the coast back over to the Great Lakes, well, you can anticipate lots of white stuff, and I mean snow. Now, as it extends down south along the coastline, somewhere around the Mason-Dixon line, it's going to switch to all rain, but in the higher elevations of the Appalachia, back down from Pennsylvania almost to Georgia, you're going to see a frozen mix. The mid-Atlantic in the north, in Michigan, Wisconsin, that state I forgot about over on the west, Wyoming, Montana, and higher elevations in California, Idaho, and Utah, you're going to see a mixed batch. Colorado, you're getting your first good ski snows. So this is going to extend tomorrow as the cold front pushes down. It's not going to make it all the way into the south. It's only going to make it to about the Midwest, but unfortunately that's going to tap the Gulf moisture, and it's going to pull it up and cause severe weather along the Panhandle in the Gulf of Liberal Tears, and more snow as that nice warm Gulf air extends to the northeast. That's going to mean more snow for the New England region. It could be feet by the time this is over from Buffalo to Boston. Colorado, you're going to really get a good socking in tomorrow. Now, on day 3, which is Thursday, where the cold front and the warm front with that Gulf moisture meet pretty much over Tennessee, North Georgia, North Alabama, North Mississippi. It's going to be a slushy mix with possible thunderstorms. And if you're up in New England in that area, you're just going to get more snow. Montana, Wyoming, you're going to die. More snow. And frozen mix in Washington and in Oregon down into Nevada. And if you're listening down under, which we do appreciate you listening, Sydney, well, right now it's kind of foggy and 16 Celsius. Melbourne, same for you, except for it's at 15. Brisbane, 19. Perth, you're at 17. Adelaide, you're at 16. Hobart, you're at 14. Canberra, you're at 10. And Darwin, God love you, you're at 26, but it already feels like it's 33. So hang on there. Canberra, you do have some warnings. So check with your Bureau of Meteorology for further updates. Zooming in here, we see that most of the snow is going to be isolated from pretty much the tip of Maine there at New Brunswick, along the coastline, down and inland over to Lake Champlain, and then further down south along the Great Lakes, where the lake effect snow is going to push in. But pretty much Vermont, New Hampshire, and Maine, you're going to be measuring your snow in feet, not inches, before this is over with. Let's see here. That is the only problematic moisture areas currently for the U.S. Let's look down in Australia. Doesn't look like there's any problem precipitation, except for maybe over by Cairns up to Welpa. So pay attention there. Georgetown, to your local Bureau of Meteorology. Let's see, we talked about that. Right now, only electrical activity in the lower 48 is located off of the Atlantic Ocean. Nothing to be concerned about. It's just that cold front meeting with the warm front coming off of Bermuda. Let's see. Yeah, that's pretty much it. We can see there the current radar. Maine, Vermont, New Hampshire, you're just getting snow right now. My son sent me photos of the snow. And, well, it looks like something went wrong on the power site because, well, it doesn't even work.
It's down.
Is down. Hold on, let me refresh it there. Oh, no, California is the highest with 9,480. I really look for that to increase up here in Maine and New Hampshire, upstate New York. So
with more snow, yes.
Yeah, I look for that too. Yeah. Looking at weather warnings, Brenda, what's the first thing we look for?
Andy, did you message us?
There's a test message there from Montgomery County, Maryland. So right there. Ohio, you have a winter weather advisory, as does Pennsylvania and New Jersey. Montana and Wyoming, you also are lucky enough to get a winter weather advisory. So hang tight. I'm sure that New York, there we go, New York and Pennsylvania also have winter weather warnings. California, well, if you're in a Salinas Valley, you have freeze warnings. And on top of that, you have a wind advisory. So pay attention there. Gale warnings coming off of the coast. And, well, if you're in Alaska, I'm sorry, Maine winter weather warnings.
For Alaska. Oh, my God.
Frost advisories for California. Maine, New Hampshire, you have the winter storm warning, which you just talked about. Heavy snow. Vermont, you have a winter storm warning. In upstate New York as well. New York, Maine, Vermont, just hang tight. It'll be all over within June. Hang on, it's almost done. Let's see. This is pretty much the same thing we just looked at. It just shows us in a graphic. We see all this from Maine over to Lake Champlain, back down to the Atlantic, over to the Great Lakes, and it's all a frozen slushy mix until you get down here near the Mason-Dixon line off the coast, and most of that is just precipitation. So there you go. There's that. And nothing that, well, let's see here. For Australia, we have in, what is this? Extreme fire weather today in Barkly North Fire District, and then over in where is this? They canceled your heat wave for Queensland. So there you go. You also have a fire warning for down in, where's that? The Lower Ear Peninsula on the South Coast. So looking at the temperatures right now in the U.S., well, the hot spot appears to be Phoenix. 66 in Phoenix. You can see all that cold air up here in the north. Some parts are below freezing in the deep Midwest up in there. So 25 in Thunder Bay, 21 in Minneapolis. Get down into Atlanta, you're 47. Washington, D.C., 41. New York City, 38. So, Brenda, where you're at, it's probably around 49. I don't know why you're cold.
48 here, yeah. It'll
There
be
you
cool.
go. And looking for the next 8 to 10 days, it doesn't look like in New England it's going to do much warming up. It's just going to get colder. The Pacific's going to push a little warm front across most of the U.S. Later this week. And then another cold front's going to come down right after that. So hang on. Winter is here. Winter is here and with us. So.
Look at Chris. Read what Chris said. Read what Chris said.
He said that he heard that someone else was sending those test messages. Now, listen here. I don't know.
You're a lying dog-faced pony soldier.
I don't. Hold on.
I'm Joe Biden.
No, that ain't it.
And Sportcat is my favorite radio dude.
Yes, he is. Here it is. It's Biden.
If Andy ever says he's not sending those test messages, he's a lying dog-faced pony soldier.
That's right.
What a cheap, lying, no good, rotten, four-flushing, low-life, snake-licking, dirt-eating, inbred, overstuffed, ignorant, blood-sucking, dog-kissing, brainless, dickless, hopeless, heartless, fat-ass, bug-eyed, stiff-legged, spotty-lipped, worm-headed sack of monkey shit he is.
The next time you want to come unglued on a politician,
Merry
that
Christmas.
is what you play.
Merry Christmas.
That's what you play, boy. I'm telling you, that was good.
Looking, that's from Christmas Vacation. Last night, I pulled this up while I was watching Monday Night Football, and something had our government spooked. We've only got 2 minutes left, but off of the Jacksonville coast, you never see drones. They had drones circling off of the Jacksonville coast. From Pennsylvania to Virginia Beach, they had a P-8 going in circles. And from Virginia Beach down to, well, pretty much the tip of Florida, they had a second P-8. And there was 2 intelligence planes running circles up and down the East Coast. Something had them spooked last night. Whatever it was, we'll never know. But pay attention. There was something that had them severely spooked. You never see the drones on radar. Never. I won't say never, but very, very rarely. And they had 2 of them up off of Jacksonville all the way down to, down almost Miami. And then they had 2 P-8s up. And then up in Boston, they had 3 tankers. Remember, each tanker fuels 30 jets. They had 3 tankers running in a refueling circle. So there was multiple jets up and down the East Coast yesterday as well, or last night as well. I don't know what that was about. Maybe the tankers fueling was because of the football game. I don't know, but something had them spooked, and there was a lot of activity. All right, we are out of time. Brenda, we will be back tomorrow. So come check us out tomorrow. Same time, same location. And hey, if you're going to have any top secret meetings, invite us. I need a legal team. That's just somebody will get that. We will be back tomorrow, and we will see you soon. Everybody have a great day. Thank you for tuning in. Please remember to hit that thumbs up button on your way out the door.
Bye, Australia.
I need a comment, too.
Do we have an end button today or no?
No, we don't. So for YouTube,
so bye, Australia. YouTube, we'll see you in a minute.
Yes, that's right. Australia. AM Mayhem will be coming up shortly. Check them out. They're a great show. We'll turn it over to them. Everybody in Australia, thank you for tuning in and allowing us to tickle your ears. Please come over and support me on YouTube and help me get monetized so that Randy doesn't squeeze my nuts. Everybody have a great day. We will talk to you tomorrow. And welcome back. If you're on YouTube, you know what we really ought to do? We ought to pull up a website and see if Ahem and the Mayhem talks about us. We should eavesdrop is what we should do. All right, everybody in YouTube, hang on a minute. This is going to hurt Brenda more than it's going to hurt.
Always hurts me. Always hurts me. Are you back?
Told you it's going to hurt you and it didn't hurt me. So everybody, thank you for tuning in. Please hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe. Once the show's done, leave a comment. It helps the algorithm. Costs you nothing to tell me if you don't like my shirt, Brenda's makeup, whatever. Just drop us a note.
No, wait a minute. We won't talk about the woman's makeup. That is like taboo. Do you not know anything?
So there, everybody left on YouTube, go over and make a comment about Brenda's makeup. How lovely it is.